Hey guys, day 14 of my 40-day video challenge, and I'm going to talk to you today about a word that most of us use in our everyday language, and that word is deserve. So think of it this way. We've got a good angel sitting on one side, and we've got a bad angel sitting on the other side, and the good angel says, you know, you've worked out really hard all week. You deserve to go out and have ice cream tonight. And the bad angel's going, yeah, but you know what? You've got those goals that you said you were out to achieve, and so that's probably not a good idea. So you have this struggle going on, and your head's like right in the middle of all that. And so it's like sometimes it's really hard to discern, you know, whether or not you should listen to that good angel or whether or not it's time to just kind of throw it all to the wind and just listen to that bad angel for a second. So I want to talk to you today about removing that word deserved from your vocabulary, especially when it comes to health and fitness. You know, there's times when it's appropriate to use those types of things, like I deserve it because I deserve that award because I diligently worked at, you know, whatever goals I was achieving, right? But all too often we use it as a license to shield ourselves from events, you know, from consequences of our choices. So talking about that a little bit more, and I want to delve on the worthy fallacy. So a lot of athletes have their nutrition dialed in, and we all think that, oh, you know, it's so easy for them. But why is it so easy for them? You know, they've got everything dialed in. They have their goals clear cut, lined out. They know exactly what their endpoint is. And so that nutrition is important to them. And maybe they've been one of those people in the past who has struggled with being overweight for so long, and they've finally achieved or figured out, you know, what that process to lose weight and to keep it off has been. And so for them, you know, that's where it is. They're disciplined to do that. So, you know, having that mindset of being worthy of, you know, I deserve this or I don't deserve that is really kind of a dangerous mindset. And I like to think about it this way, you know, think about how many times, and I hear this so many times at the gym, think about how many times you've said to yourself, you know, I've worked out so hard all week and I deserve to go out and just like totally binge eat for the whole entire weekend. I deserve that. Or, you know, I work out so that I can eat. I hear that one so often. And guys, you got to keep in mind that, you know, while that's not wrong, if you've got specific goals in place that you're looking to achieve, maybe changing your mindset and taking that deserve word out of your vocabulary is where you need to be. And so I just wanted to kind of go over that because, like I said, I hear that a lot, that we work out to eat. Don't think of it that way. We've got to make these nutritional choices and make them lifestyle choices. Don't think of food as something that you deny yourself of. Food should be something that should be enjoyed, not a something that you should feel guilty about. Whether you're on a weight loss journey, you have a goal to achieve, you know, whatever that is, we've got to get out of that mindset that food is either a reward or you know, something to be avoided, something that's bad. And so how do we get rid of that I deserve mentality? Like I said, it's all about thinking about your nutrition as a lifestyle choice. You have to think in reasonable measures, something that's manageable for you, and that can be maintained for long-term health. Getting my words out of my mouth here. I'm so excited about all this. And so something you can do is plan your meals. If you fail to plan, you know, that's kind of on you. So taking the time out each week to plan those meals and to plan those snacks and to know, you know, hey, I've got a birthday party coming up this week. And so, you know, I want to keep everything really dialed in, and I'm going to go out and enjoy, you know, dinner with my friends, or I'm going to go out and enjoy a beer with my friends, you know, whatever that looks like for you. But don't make it such that, you know, it's now become this punishment type thing, or I can't do that because, you know, I'm on this diet or whatever. And don't make it weird. You know, like I said, don't look at your whole diet or your nutrition goals, and don't make it weird to the fact that you're like, you know, your friends ask you to go out and you're like, yeah, I just can't do that. You know, I'm on this diet or whatever. Think about it in the respect that, you know, this is how I think about it. I think about, you know, what I'm going to do for my meal, or whether I'm going out with friends on a Friday night. I think about what I'm doing the next day. And that, like, seriously keeps me in line for where I'm going to go with my food and nutrition choices. Because if I have a long run or a really hard workout coming up tomorrow, I'm certainly not going to go out and get totally stinking drunk the night before and expect to have stellar performance the next day, right? So you want to keep that in mind. Moderation, you know, not overdoing it in all aspects. When you are planning for your weekend, you know, don't look at it in the respect that, like I said before, you know, I've eaten healthy all week, and so I'm just going to go ahead and not just do one cheat meal, but I'm going to cheat all weekend long because I worked out, I deserve it. That's not how it works, guys. You got to stay on track with all of this, okay? One thing that I really think is important as well is to have somebody to be accountable to. So to have a buddy, you know, that you can reach out to say, look, I'm really struggling with this. You know, have you had this happen yet? I don't know what to do about it. You know, reach out to somebody and enlist their help. Maybe they can kind of give you a different perspective on what they've done and what's worked for them. So I always encourage that. And again, focus on your own goals, guys. You know, where do you want to go with this? It's not about someone else's journey. It's about your journey. And so, like I said, don't think of food as a punishment or a reward. We want to have that fine balance of lifestyle change, nutrition. So eat what you can, you know, stay in line with your goals, pay attention to the foods that make you feel nauseous. You know, if you've got a really clean diet and you're going out and eating pizza and chicken wings and you're feeling crappy the next day, that's probably why. It's a good sign that your body's telling you, look, I really like the stuff you're doing during the week, but that last meal, not having it. So I hope that helps, guys. Try to take that word I deserve, or that phrase I deserve, out of your vocabulary or your mentality, because I think you'll see some good significant changes from that, all right? Take care, guys.